you could absolutely have a scary fucking shower. Are you impressed when you see athletes get in the ice bath?
No, but maybe I should be. I don't think I've ever done it.
Here's
I've done
what I
it with
think you
my
should.
feet, not a bath.
So before I did that little weight cut, like whatever it was, 10 pounds or whatever to like dehydrate.
Wait, you talking about when you became like fucking Apollo Kyle? The
Yes.
God Kyle? A
Yes.
little weight cut. Okay, carry on.
Well, I'm talking about like the part where you cut the water, like when I did that little water cut, like
The
before
end
that.
of the cut, yeah.
Yes. Before that, I had a lot of respect for athletes who cut weight, and when they missed weight, I was like, oh, I guess it happens. I don't know. You're a tough guy. Now less so, because me as someone who've never done it, I just 12 pounds just melts right off. It's seemingly, and then like, I mean, it wasn't fun. I was my mouth was dry. I didn't feel good. I had a little bit of a headache, felt nauseous. I got dizzy, but I would just take a break from that and go back to it. And if somebody was about
to lose in the last 24 hours,
12 or 14 pounds or something. It was like 10. It was like 8 or 10 pounds the day of. I've like given the exact numbers before. I'm just going from memory now, though.
Okay.
Like it was like 10 pounds from morning to like taking pictures. That I like ran off and sweated out. So anyway, what I was getting at, now I've forgotten what I was getting at.
So you're talking about, you started with, am I impressed with athletes that take ice baths?
Yeah, I've done ice baths before and they're not that bad. They're not that bad. They're getting paid too much money. Huh. Yeah, like lots of ice. Like I got the big long bags from the gas station and put multiples of those in there with cold water and like stirred it. And I got in there for over 10 minutes every time. And I see these guys jump in for like 2 minutes being up. And I'm like, you're a pussy, dude. Like you're supposed to be the tough guy, badass. Either you're playing this up for the cameras because they told you to, or you're just being a pussy. Like it sucks. It's awful. But I promise you, like you're good at this sort of thing. Like if I get a blister in my shoe, I ain't marching no more. Like I won't deal with that kind of pain. I don't like that sort of thing where I can feel my foot deteriorating every step. That I don't like that.
Sucks. Yeah.
But I'll lay in that bath until I go numb. You do go numb after maybe it's less than 10, more than 5 minutes. You go like numb to the point where it's like, all right, let's watch our fucking clock here because we could stay too long.
I've never done what you've done. I have done it though with like, I say my foot, but like my whole foot up like a couple inches above the foot, and not quite calf yet. And it opened my eye. I was like, this is really cold. This feels colder than ice. Somehow ice water is transmitting the cold to me. It
throbs and stings.
Yeah, it was painful but I had like big swelling I was trying to deal with, which is why
I was trying to test it for like recovery purposes, and I found it to be tremendously effective, but in the end, not worth the hassle more than the pain. It was having to go get those big bags of ice every time. Because you can't store them. They're so big. I didn't have a deep freeze. I still don't.
It's kind of neat that it was your like all-consuming hobby. Everything you did was secondary to the body transformation that you were working on. Did you play games? Sure. But they were designed to like take your mind off food, and you can't lift and eat right 24 hours a day. You have to do something else. But everything else, like if I could describe it, like there were the big items you put in the jar first, and then everything else had to fit around it.
Everything was about the one goal, right? Kind of left anything that slowed you down behind, or anything that worked, anything that caused any drag in my life had to go because we were, moving forward full speed. Didn't want to slow down. It just hurt it hurt so much that you wanted to get everything you could out of every step. But
do you think you'll do another one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My approach was much more like, I guess I thought if I did it as intensely as you did, at least for me, that wasn't a lifestyle change. It was like visiting a different lifestyle. I wanted a permanent, like sustainable thing that I would just always do. And ice baths and Epsom salt baths and like,
I like my Epsom salt baths. My skin is silky smooth.
For me, it would be like being in detention, though. Like, oh, Woody, now you have to spend an hour in this basically sensory deprivation unit. I know you, Woody. You'll probably destroy one laptop a month at this as you drop them into your tub.
I was so worried about that. The whole time I was like, because if you're going to spend an hour in the tub, you bring your electronics. I was so close to mounting a TV on the wall. I'm just too lazy. Like right there above the tub. But yeah, I did those. I did take those. I spent an hour every day in the bath. But also, if you're in the bath, you're not eating. You know, you're not tempted to eat.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, well, I don't make, yeah, I guess you could mix some food in there. But yeah, I'm definitely I enjoy, I don't even know what to call them. I enjoy hyper focusing on a thing for as long as it takes and doing it as well and as I can. I like to do that with lots of different things. I've done it with games and like fitness and lots of other things. I mean, I did it with like blowing shit up for a while. You know,
I'm back on the fitness kick now. My diet's pretty tight right now. I gained a couple pounds when I broke my leg and got cancer and couldn't hit the gym and all that.
Oh man, is that what you tell everybody?
It's true. That's exactly what happened.
I love the phrasing though. It's so good. You know, when I had that, I broke my leg and then I got the cancer. Gained like 3 pounds. You know how it is. Meanwhile, Christina Applegate's over there with MS. She gained 40 pounds.
No, I think I gained like 8 pounds. Although I've lost a bunch of those now, like 4 or 5 of them.
You would be so inspirational for the God team. Like I know your dad wants to recruit you to take you to like the youth events. Like my son here, he's a cancer warrior. He not only and he threw off the devil himself off his back and got rid of them ruffians he tooled around with on the internet. I don't know why your dad's from the South now. I don't know why he calls people ruffians.
From a very unique area of New Jersey.
I say hang them and hang them high.
My father lived
Jersey
in Texas
style
till he was like 18 months old. And he still claims to be Texan. He's like, yeah, my southern accent, it comes right back whenever I'm down.
Dude, it's like the opposite of Hank Hill when Hank finds out that he was born for one day in New York, and all his friends are like, Hank, you're a city slicker. How's it feel? And he's like, no, I'm not a city slicker. I was there for 15 minutes. And he's just it's so fucking funny.
It is the opposite.
Yeah. He's a Texan.
Anyway, my diet's tight now. Jackie's diet's tight now. She's also cutting, and I'm hitting PRs in the gym, so I'm doing okay.
Very nice.
It's
very
great
nice.
for you, man.